In 2014, air pollution was a growing concern in major Indian metros. The World Health Organization named New Delhi, India's capital city, the most polluted city in the world. Air pollution was now the fifth largest killer in India, causing respiratory and cardiac problems. This was, of course, due to the rising number of vehicles on the road and the rampant burning of industrial fossil fuels. The news media was raising alarms around India's air quality index, and this growing attention had kick-started the air purifier category. Philips was going to be a new entrant in this market. But despite all this media attention, most people in India did not take the problem of air pollution seriously. They felt that the problem of pollution was too distant and too big for them to actually control. In response, most brands had tried to get people's attention by introducing complex terms and a heavy dose of fear-mongering advertisements. Philips wanted to change all of that. We felt that to make air purifiers relevant, the problem of air pollution had to come closer to people's lives. We had to find a common inflection point between our audience and their need for clean air. We noted that the way a person interacts with air is not through observation but through breathing. Pollutants in the air were not just affecting the environment, but were placing the very act of breathing under threat. In this way, breath presented a unique opportunity to create a life narrative that was tangible and deeply personal. Philips air purifiers were not just cleaning the air, they were ensuring that your family was breathing safely. Thus, we identified our new strategic territory. Every breath is precious. We first built an ecosystem around the debate of air pollution. Editorial pieces were posted in India's leading newspapers to bring the issue of bad quality of air to the forefront. A print and digital advertising campaign was created in association with PK, a popular Bollywood movie. We educated bloggers and other social media influencers about indoor air pollutants through an innovative treasure hunt and ran a 9-part series on air pollution called Breathe Clean on NDTV, India's premier news channel.
Hello and welcome to the Philips NDTV Breathe Clean Conclave.
To take the idea further, a television film was launched based on our strategic territory, Every Breath is Precious.
When you are chew, you are so cute. When you are chew, I say bless you, bless you, bless you. When you chew like you do, looking at you, chew, breaks my heart into. Poor little you.
Keep the air in your home free from dust, bacteria and viruses. With the Philips Air Purifier, every breath matters. Innovation and you. Philips.
This was followed up with a print campaign highlighting the need for clean air inside the home, and point-of-sale demonstrations coupled with festive tie-ups. The results: Philips air purifiers achieved a combined sales of $2.8 million in 2015 against a target of $1.1 million. Market share grew to 15.1% in less than a year of launch, and Philips ended 2015 being the second biggest player in the category after Sharp. Philips grew 10 times in the period, while the category grew only by 1.5 times. The Philips Pure Air PR campaign reached 2.3 million people through print editorials. The campaign also engaged over 100,000 Twitter handles with 500,000 overall impressions. The Breathe Clean partnership with NDTV engaged 2.1 million people over 9 episodes. Innovation and you. Philips.